up and down year. What's your outlook?
I think the biggest thing this year is just the blessing of I'm fully healthy into this offseason. This is the first time since 2022 where I'm not working on anything, and so that's just where the happiness comes from this year. Talking with my wife last night, I'm just the stress release of just see like we made it through a season. Like the little hiccup there, and been like we did it. Like we're good, and so just enjoying that, and the rest of the process will take care of itself.
Understanding we're less than 24 hours from the end of the season, but do you get a sense on whether you'd like to be back, they'd like to be back, or is there a point where you might look, elsewhere?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of like you want to be back. Like this is why I came here to be a part of something and to change the culture and to be a part of that. And so to be in the bank last night and to see what that was, like that's why I wanted to come here. And so it's like, yeah, I want to be back. And I, they honored me with the Man of the Year this year. So I'm just grateful for this whole organization, and we'll see what it is.
Is that kind of like a payoff, like that you got to this point? Like you got to play last night in a playoff game. That was the goal, and so on.
Almost. I don't know. It's there's still so much more out there, and so it's hard to see that. It's just like, yeah, I did it. I can move on. Like there's still so much left in this place, and it's so exciting. This foundation that's been set around here, and just how much things have changed in my 4 seasons here is awesome. And so I just absolutely love this place.
What's it been like to be in this offensive line room? This has been a group that's been pretty battered throughout the year. I saw earlier this week you guys had John G's over at your house having a meal. What's just been like being with these guys?
It's such a good group. To have 2 years of consistency where coach is the same, where the majority of the guys are the same, and to bring in a couple additions, like it's such a good group where you've just made just lifelong relationships that no matter where you end up, like you're always going to have them. And it was kind of the same thing last night of seeing some of the old buddies with the Rams of, it's just those people, when they're good people like that, they're in your life forever. Whether they're, a few blocks away or a few thousand miles away. Like, those are people you want in your corner, and that's exactly what we have here.
Regardless of what happens, what does this stretch of time mean for you and your family to be a part of this?
It's been awesome. Full organization support with just all the injuries going on. And, it wasn't, these last 3 years, I know it wasn't my cleanest football by any means. I'm just constantly battling. This year alone, playing 3 positions, like, it's not up to my standard. I'm well aware of how I played, and but just so grateful for this organization. And my wife and I say all the time, like, we're not, like, even if we go somewhere else, like, we're going to come back to Charlotte. Like, we're going to live here, and like, this is going to be our home.
Austin, you guys seem to get a lot of respect, sort of nationally, from guys outside. What's it like being the team that maybe is picked to be the favorite? You have experience. What's the difference between being a team that's maybe picked to be the favorite of the division or expected to make the playoffs and a team that's just, hey, we'll see what they can do. They might be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think that's like all throughout the course of the season, expectations are set. Like, there's so much time between now and September next year when the next game is, and all that time is for people to drum up stories, for get creative, to look at the schedule 1,000 times, and to create those expectations when we know when we're in here, like we're in that team meeting room and on the field together, like we're the only ones that know our expectations. And so I think like it was a huge step for this group this year to be able to just kind of like focus on ourselves and cancel out all the noise and understand that all the work that we've put on, all of the changes that have gone over here over the last few years, that none of it matters to the outside noise doesn't matter. It's just completely on us, and I think we got the right group around here to continue to build on what last night was, and I think there's for sure going to be a lot more primetime games in the schedule for this place next year.
Look,
He absolutely can. I think for him to get on a primetime stage like that, in a wild card to be down 14 and to get back and take the lead, like that's exactly who he is. That's the mentality he has, and his growth over his 3 years is just exponential. Like truly appreciate everything Bryce is about and how he handles his business, and he's only going to continue to go up. So just excited to, whether it's be with him or just to continue to watch him and be a big fan of his, that's never going to change.